All right, welcome to today's two-card video review. We've had a lot of good cards for the past few videos, and today's ones I don't like. I don't like these cards. Today we're talking about Earth's Mightiest Heroes and the War Machine Ally. And I can hear people yelling at me. The War Machine Ally, I get where you could use it. I'm not saying it's completely worthless. I just don't use it a ton, but I get where you could use it. So anyway, let's talk about these two cards. But before we do, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. All the buttons, right? Click all the buttons down below. Make sure everything's turned on and all that fun stuff. Let's go check out these cards. I think I used it once. I think one time. Okay, so Earth's Mightiest Heroes is a zero cost event. Exhaust an Avenger character you control. Ready another Avenger character you control. Okay. Like, it is not a card I've ever put a lot of value on because essentially you're losing a resource card in your hand to basically exhaust somebody and ready someone else up. Now, I like that mechanic, right? That's fine, but to pay one to do it isn't always worth it for me. Now, I get the argument where people use it is like, okay, I don't want my ally on the board to get knocked out, right? So I'm going to exhaust my ally out there because they won't take consequential damage. And then I'm going to ready up my hero or maybe a different ally that has more life, whatever it may be, as long as they're all Avengers. So I'm going to do that. And I get the argument for that, but you're paying an effective cost of 1, right? Even though this card costs 0, you're throwing away a resource, which could be used for a different card. Again, I think when the card came out, I played with it once and I went, this doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't have value to me. Especially since a lot of the times that if I'm not using an ally if I'm not exhausting the ally to use it for like an attack or a thwart, I'm using it as a chump block, right? So, I mean, maybe that's what you're doing. You're saving the next round for a chump block. I don't know. I just feel like that's a timing thing then. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this card. I've never really, I mean, like I said, I used this card like once, maybe twice. Haven't used it since then. I don't see the value of it. If you do, let me know down below. Let me know how you use it. I'm always interested in hearing that stuff. I like reading that stuff. I really do. So let me know. I get how this could be useful to people. I get why people would like this card. I just haven't. I'll just be honest. Now, are there certain situations where I will run this card? Yes, there are. But War Machine is a 4-cost ally, 2 thwart, 2 attack. His attacks do have range, which is one of the coolest parts about it. 3, 3 life, and he comes in with toughness, or comes in with tough card. So, okay, play him. He's your free block for a round, which is really great, really cool. When you have villains like Zola who have retaliate on them or whomever else, right? There's more villains or even minions nowadays that have retaliate on them. Yes, it's nice to be able to use War Machine where you know they're not going to get hit with a retaliate, and it makes sense in those situations, right? Outside of that, though, it's not, I don't have a lot of value for this card. I don't use it a ton. It's a very expensive card. If I'm running 4-cost allies, I'd rather run Nick Fury. I'd rather run, X isn't 4-cost, 3-cost, but I still rather run him even outside of an X-Men deck because confusing is huge. And 3 thwarting is massive, especially for solo. So there's other cards I would rather run than this card. Again, with the exceptions of against retaliate minion heavy decks or retaliate villains. For the most part, I don't run War Machine. So let me know your thoughts about him too. Like, do you run him a fair amount? Do you use him for other things? Do you like him? And nowadays with shield builds, right? We haven't really talked about the shield build much on this channel. We should do a video in the future about it because it's arguably one of the most powerful builds right now in the game. It's not the most powerful, but I would say it's top 5 for sure. He makes a lot of sense in that build too. So if you're running a shield build, I get that too. Even though with the shield build, I tend to use other people more, and maybe we can get into that in future cards. He's still fine for it. He's still good, and I get why you would use him, but I would still use other cards more. So anyway, let me know your thoughts about War Machine and Earth's Mightiest Heroes. All right, first off, a big shout out to all of the subscribers on this channel, all the people that watch these videos and share these videos and talk about them on Reddit or Facebook or wherever else, however you share this stuff. That's how this channel has really grown. People always wonder, how does this channel grow so fast and whatnot? And one of the main reasons is because people do bring up this content, they share these videos, they whatever. And I see it, right? I may not always comment on it, but I do see it and I do appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So anyway, for all those that have subscribed, truly means a lot. Wouldn't be here today without all of y'all, especially the people that view these videos. Thank you all so much. And yeah, so hopefully you've been enjoying the series. We got one more video to do tomorrow. I'm excited for it. I don't know what it is because I haven't looked at the cards yet. But I appreciate y'all watching this, and I'll see you all next time.